Rafa, the more people accomplish things in life, it sometimes becomes more normal, but this is your 27th Grand Slam final. Is there any way to put into words just how special it is to actually make a Grand Slam final?
Well, it is, but before to play the final is not the moment to be super happy now, of course. Finally, when the tournament finish, if you lose, when you look in global perspective, okay. But now is a moment to enjoy today, but there is a match in front on Sunday, and an important one, so I just focus on trying to be 100% ready for it. But of course, very, very happy for everything, and another final of the Grand Slam, and another final here in Flushing Meadows means a lot to me now, so very happy.
Rafa, Medvedev said that you're a machine, a beast on the court, and that your energy is amazing. What goes through your mind when you hear something like that?
Just thanks for the accomplishment. No, always is beautiful to hear nice things from your colleagues, and happy for that, and just I hope to be like this on Sunday. I will need it.
Rafa, you've had some really high moments here and then some disappointing moments here. Is this tournament different for you? How is it different from the other majors? And how about these ups and downs?
Well, I think at the beginning of my career have been some tough moments here, losing matches. But since a long time ago, every time that I came here, I felt comfortable. No, I felt very competitive. I'm fighting for the big things. Here we are. Every major have a different character, no, and different atmosphere. I think I felt the one that I was more unfortunate was Australia, for different facts. A lot of injuries there, I think. But here, well, a couple of ones, but like last year, and remember another time. But in general terms, have been a positive tournament for me during all my career. This one, no. I don't know. I say it every single day, but I can't repeat. I feel comfortable here. I like the atmosphere. I like the crowd. I feel big energy when I'm playing in this Arthur Ashe Stadium. And yeah, just can say thanks to the crowd, because honestly, I feel a big support from all of them, and that's important for me.
You were told about some things Medvedev said about you. I'd like to ask you about him. What you think has been the reason for his success, especially in these past few weeks on hard courts, and also, also how maybe helpful it is to have recently played him on a hard court.
Honestly, of course, his summer is just amazing, but all his season is amazing, because he started playing very well in Australia. I think he played the final on Sydney this year, or Brisbane or something. I don't know. And then in Australia, he lost a match with Novak. So he lost against the champion, and he had a very, very tough battle there too. No, and after that, he was very solid during the whole year. On clay, he played very well. I didn't know, but I heard that in the past he was not a great player on clay, but this year he was a great player on clay, playing great matches and winning a lot of matches. And then the summer is just almost perfect, because final in Washington, final in Montreal, winning Cincinnati, final here already. Is the player who is in better shape on tour. So I will face the player who is winning more matches of the year, and the player who is playing at the highest level since a while.
And can you take anything, or what do you take away from that recent match against him?
Well, it's been a windy day out there, and here the wind is not there. I don't know. Of course, helps a little bit, but honestly, I think he's making steps forward every single day, and it's a super tough final. I need to be playing at my best. I think at the end of the match I increased my level again today, and I need to hold this level if I want to have chances on Sunday, because if not, it's so difficult. He's very, very solid.
I mean, at 4-0, what's in your mind? Are you thinking maybe move on to the next set, or what's
No.
your thinking?
No, my goal was to win that point. With the 4-0, my goal was to win the point of the 4-0 to 4-1 with my serve. Of course, with 5-0, another mini break against, of course, is done. So my goal in that moment is to put the first point on my score, and then win one of the next 2 points on the return, at least. Then you are 5-2. Okay, you are in a tough situation, but if you are able to win the next 2 points with your serve, then you are 5-4. So then the opponent, still have 2 serves to win the set, but from 4-0 to 5-4 is a completely different perspective, because then the opponent have the pressure too, no? So that was my goal. Then was 6-4, and I was lucky with that point, but I hold it. He played very aggressive couple of points, and I was able to hold it well, not miss at least, and put one more ball in that moment. And lucky to win that first set in the tiebreak, not before, because I don't know how many break points before that tiebreak. So of course I was against the score in the tiebreak, but it's true that during the whole set I had plenty of chances, and he doesn't.
All the way in the back right side.
Rafa, if one day you end up with the most Grand Slams,
If what?
if one day you end up with the most Grand Slam victories, tournaments, what would that mean to you? Is that a very important thing to you?
Yes, but I always say the same, we're still playing, and here we are. When I arrived here, my goal was to produce a chance to compete for the big thing again, and here I am. So I give myself another chance, as I did in Wimbledon, as I did in Australia, and as I did in Roland Garros, and that's the personal satisfaction, that's the personal happiness. Then you win, you lose, that's part of the sport. Of course, I would love to be the one who achieve more Grand Slams, but I still sleep very well without being the one who have more Grand Slams. And I'm happy about my career, very happy about what I am doing. I'm gonna keep working hard to try to produce chances, and Sunday is one, and it's just one more chance. That's all. Then my opponent's gonna keep playing. If I'm able to win this on Sunday, okay, will be amazing. If I lose, I hope to keep having chances in the future to add things. But as I always say to you guys, and it's true, I would love to be the one to have more, yes, but you cannot be all day frustrated or all day thinking about what's your neighbor have better than you. You have to be happy with yourself. You have to do your way, and then if you are the one to achieve more, fantastic. If not, at least I give it my best during all my career. So that's all.
2 more in English. 1, 2.
Could you comment on Berrettini, how he played you, and what do you think he can do in the future?
Well, what he's doing, because he's in semifinals. He was in semifinals of the U.S. Open. He had a great run on grass too. He's a player, I don't know which ranking going to be after here. He's going to be after here, but probably he's going to be very high on the ranking, having raising a lot of positions during the whole year, improving his level. He's 23, I think, so has plenty of time to keep doing things. He has a big serve, big forehand. He's strong, so he has a great potential to become a player who fights for the big things for the next 8 years.
Rafa, among the big four, you are the only one who faced first-time finalist in the last 3 years. Anderson 2 years ago, 2018, Dominic Thiem in Paris, and now is Daniel Medvedev. Do you think this is just a little bit more weight and more importance facing a first-time finalist than just winning a Grand Slam, but just keep the streak alive, the big four, meaning in the Grand Slam history?
I didn't understand, so can you repeat that?
Sorry, a little bit more importance facing a first-time finalist in a Grand Slam final. Keep the importance of the big four era, not just winning a Grand Slam for yourself, but the importance of facing.
So I am very sorry, but I am not getting you.
Sorry. You're facing a first-time finalist 3 straight years.
That's clear.
Yes, and this is not just winning a Grand Slam, and you get more and more Grand Slam, but keep extended the Big Four era, you know?
What big four?
The Big Four.
If I am able to win, to hold the era of the big four.
Yes.
We don't need to hold this era anymore. we have been here for such 15 years almost. So hopefully, but for my personal interest, hopefully, but at some point, and these days, gonna happen sooner than later, that this era gonna end. You know, is arriving to the end. I am 33. Novak is 32. Roger was 38. Andy is 32 too. That's, you know, the clock is not stopping. So that's part of the cycle of life, and I'm not much worried about this because, you know, in tennis always going to be great champions.
One Avaldo question, short and sweet.
First of all, congratulations. You were
For
able
not
to-
having breaks.
I wanted to tell you this.
No breaks today, yeah? Well,
No break points.
no break points, yeah? No breaks. You were very, very worried the other day about me.
So that's why, this is what I wanted to ask about the break points. And if you think that Berrettini's weakness is the return of the serve.
No, I don't think so. No.
Or you serve particularly well, one of the two.
No, I didn't face a break point against Chung either. What?
Okay.
Chung is not a good returner.
Oh, good.
either. Some days things goes like this, and other days things goes another way. And of course, I had an extra motivation today because of you the other day.
Thank you. I like to push you all the time. No, just tell me honestly if you think that he has a great serve, great forehand. His return is a little his weakness or not? What would
No, I don't
call
think
the
so.
weakness of him?
I don't think. I think he, of course, he can improve a little bit the backhand, in my opinion. But the rest of the things, he's brave. To be that high, he's not moving bad. He has a very good talent on the hands. You know, he has a good ability there in front of the net. Good slice backhand. It's true that the slice backhand sometimes against me, I like to play against a slice backhand. So probably his slice backhand against me is not working that well like against another players. But that's all. No, I don't see. I really don't see him like a bad returner. No, I think he had enough breaks during the whole tournament.
Thank you, Avaldo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.